Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. This week has been, I was very confident last week, right? That everything's gonna work out and I will achieve my goals. Now I think it's not, I still can do it, but yeah, it's gonna be way harder. But actually, I think this is what most of us experience. It's like this roller coaster of emotions. One day you feel really, really good, the other day you feel really, really bad. Or you believe, one day you believe that you can do it, the other one not. And I also saw some posts that one guy who has been creating YouTube videos or creating content for 5 years, starting in 2018, earning some revenue. Then the revenue went down in 2019, but he continued. And then basically the curve was like this, a bit down, and then it just in the last 2 years went this up. So yeah, it's unfortunately it's a long game. And I thought of one exercise to get motivation to keep going. And there's different exercises which we are recommended, right? I think one of it is vision board, where you visualize everything you want to achieve, and then you kind of, based on this image and this vision and this ideal life, this pleasure you will feel there, you should be motivated. But actually science shows that it's like the other way around. And I wanted to show you one exercise which is more powerful than going the way with vision boards. Yeah, so this is kind of a overthinker special. So if you've been tired of not acting and you've tried all the stuff most of the people teach, right? Vision boards, etc. Try this exercise, give it a go. It's simple, but it's not easy. It can be hard, but the outcome will be much better. Let's directly start. So I will yet again cite this book here. So it's from Nir Eyal. I hope I pronounced it correctly. But basically he's the guy who taught everybody how to make your smartphone apps as addictive as they are. He has a first book called Hooked, where he basically talks about how you can hook people that they continually use your app and that they kind of get addicted. Then he got like a little bit of resentment or remorse, or how do you say, maybe ashamed. And he wrote the second book, Indistractable, to basically free yourself of being hooked. And there he talks about motivation and the source of motivation. I cited it last time very quickly, but I will just read it a bit longer now. So for hundreds of years, we've believed that motivation is driven by reward and punishment. The reality, however, is even simpler than that. Motivation has less to do with pleasure than we once thought. Even when we think we're seeking pleasure, we're actually driven by the desire to free ourselves from the pain of wanting. Now he cites a Greek philosopher who said, by pleasure, we mean the absence of pain in the body and trouble in the soul. Simply put, the drive to relieve discomfort is the root cause of all behavior. So it's not pleasure, it's not the vision boards that motivate us the most, it's the other side, thinking of discomfort and thinking about the pain, thinking about the discomfort. It really motivates us. When we put this now to action, I would argue that it's a more powerful motivator to get going, to start something which you have been postponing, procrastinating, overthinking for a long time, then going, oh, it will be so nice when I'm there and I will have this house on the beach and maybe a convertible, and I will work only 5 hours a day, or I will stop working at all. All these pleasure-focused visualizations have a certain effect, but probably not the effect that you want. So instead, I invite you to visualize the discomfort you will feel when you continue not to act. And I prepared a little exercise for it, which I invite you to do. So I have used this pretty much 1 year ago. I have used this method, I wrote like 6 or 7 pages here in my book. What would happen if I not act? And what would be the consequences? How would I feel? What would I do? What would the situation be like? So the idea is to really, right now we feel a certain level of discomfort, right? But this discomfort has unfortunately not been high enough to motivate us to action. But when we think about how this discomfort will stay or probably improve or get bigger in the future, yeah, we will just see how probably miserable we will feel, and how shitty life will gonna be in 1 year, for example. And then we just use this. It's not like the utopia, it's a dystopia. We could just use this dystopia to motivate us. And for me, that the huge success. So I did this in the area of like dating and relationships. I was very dissatisfied, and I tried, I think it was the month of June last year, on each day to talk to a new person I've not met before. And yeah, there were some very good things coming out. Also, probably one of my top 3 best days of my life came out of it. And what I forgot to say is the idea is we are here right now feeling discomfort. If we not act, the discomfort probably will go up like this. And to reach our goal, there will also be some discomfort, but probably this discomfort will be less high than the discomfort when we just do nothing and continue like we're doing right now. And if you ever realize this, then you want to avoid the higher discomfort here, and you take into account that there will be some discomfort on the way to not reaching this very bad dystopia. And the exercise is pretty simple, as you can see it here. First of all, think of your current situation and the pains you already having, and then write down what would happen when you continue not to act. And I invite you to just do it for 5 minutes, and then in the next 5 minutes think about what would happen when I continue, how would I feel when I continue not to act. So in the first 5 minutes, think about all the actions you're probably doing, which you probably don't like, and then think about what this make you feel. And the idea is really to see if this discomfort of not acting actually is that high that we start to realize that we should act now. If not, it's okay, but I advise you, don't listen to your mind too much. Your mind is like the biggest storyteller. I will also make some videos about this. So basically it's trying to keep you in the comfort zone, although it knows that there's bigger benefits outside this comfort zone, but it's just how we humans are made. And so it probably tell you, this exercise is stupid, I don't have time for this, let me just watch another video, or what's this guy saying, don't do it, it will not help you, right? It's basically trying to keep you comfortable, to keep you safe. I can make another video about it, and I have also some very nice resources about how the mind actually works, which are not taught in school, which I think is like the worst thing. So let's just get going.